In this video, I will go over 3 stocks that have not only outperformed the S&P 500 over the last 30 years, but since 1968. In fact, if you had invested just $100 in 1968 in our number one name today, you'd have $2,502,910 today. Over 55 years of not only price appreciation, but dividend payment increases as well, giving us a true trio of stocks that have weathered the last 66 years and increased their dividend payments. Remember, we want these stocks to keep us paid during tough economic cycles, but we also want to make sure that if we have to sell them during these tough times, they don't plunge in value too far either. So the companies on our list today do not have a high yield, but that's because the companies are so strong, they return in both dividends and stock price appreciation. So while the Fed battles against inflation and seemingly the good of the American economy, we, the American people, are all but collateral damage as the politicians, policymakers, and businesses hash this out. We need a plan. So the recession. It's in the headlines, everyone is talking about it, and we can see it and feel it in our bones. More likely our wallets. Currently, the central banks are pushing up the federal funds rate ever so slightly to try and lower inflation. While inflation has slowed, it's still growing. It's like the gas pedal in a car. Inflation rate is the pressure we push the gas pedal to keep us going at a desired speed. The rate of inflation is the increase in that pressure that makes us go faster. So even though the rate is slowing, the car is still going faster than we want it to. In other words, even if the inflation rate is slowing, it is still higher than what the Fed wants. The Fed wants that elusive 2% target rate, and the Fed is willing to push rates higher and keep them higher longer, and you and I need to prepare our portfolios and our minds for this now and if it happens again. Because remember, this is not the first time, and most likely won't be the last time. And this time is a little different than the last, but so will the next. So we need companies that can navigate what has come before and what's ahead. So during these times, it's a good idea to have some dividend stocks in your portfolio because they can help you make money even if the economy isn't doing great. You see, dividend stocks in times of high inflation actually have done really well compared to other stocks, but not all dividend stocks are created equal. The best ones are the ones that have a long history of giving out more and more money to their owners year after year. These stocks are called dividend growers, and today I'm going to take the cream of the crop, the top 3 longest dividend growers. The 3 companies today have grown their dividend every year for 66 to 67 years. Yeah, they've been around for a while. During the time period from 1973 to 1984, these dividend growing stocks made an average return of 10.4% each year compared to the 5.1% average return for other stocks that didn't pay dividends during the same time period. That's because when prices are going up, companies that pay out more money to their owners are usually doing well and can handle the higher costs. And usually it means that they're not borrowing any money either, which is perfect for the current economic cycle we're in now. Over the past 30 years, if you had invested $100 in the S&P 500 via the SPY ETF, you would have a total return of $1,601.88. That's an annual return of 9.68. Each one of the 3 companies today actually beat that. In fact, the number 1 company nearly doubles it. First, Genuine Parts Company, ticker symbol GPC. GPC is a leading distributor of automotive and industrial replacement parts, electrical and power transmission products, and industrial supplies. Founded in 1928, GPC is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, and operates through a network of over 4,000 locations in North America, Europe, and Australia. Throughout history, GPC has faced a number of challenges, including changes in the market, increased competition, and the need to adapt to technological advancements. Despite these challenges, GPC has remained a leader in its industry through its commitment to customer service and its focus on delivering high-quality products and services. One of GPC's key strengths is its broad product portfolio. The company has a reputation for quality and reliability and has a long history of delivering products and services that meet the needs of its customers. In recent years, GPC has made a number of strategic acquisitions and partnerships to expand its capabilities and offerings. The company has also invested in technology and automation to improve its operations and provide its customers with even better service and support. Overall, the story of GPC is one of adaptability, a commitment to customer service, and a focus on delivering high-quality products and services. Through its focus on quality, reliability, and innovation, GPC has remained a leader in its industry for over 90 years. Over the past 30 years, if you had invested $100 in GPC, you would have a total return of $1,823.42, which is a 10.16% annual return, beating the S&P 500. To keep updated, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be amongst the first to know when more inspiration videos are available. And also for the month of February, Webull is doing a special promotion where just from opening a new account there, you will get 2 fractional shares. 10 more if you deposit any amount. This does help the channel and it can get you started on your dividend investing journey. Next on our list, and a fan favorite, Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. Procter & Gamble is a multinational consumer goods company based in Cincinnati, Ohio. Founded in 1837, P&G is one of the largest and most well-known companies in the world, with a portfolio of well-known brands that include Tide, Crest, Pampers, and many others. Procter & Gamble isn't where it's at today because they only had successful ideas. Changes in consumer preferences, intense competition, and the need to advance their company with technological changes definitely pose problems. In fact, they fired their main researcher for their popular laundry detergent Tide before he had completed it, thinking it was a failure. Thank goodness they hired him back. Despite these obstacles, Procter & Gamble has remained a leader in the consumer goods industry by focusing on meeting the evolving needs of consumers. Procter & Gamble has a long history of investing in research and development, which has enabled it to bring innovation to its products and services to market. I'm sure I don't have to tell you how many products you use in your own home that come from Procter & Gamble's brand portfolio. Through their focus on quality, reliability, and innovation, and committing to their ever-evolving needs of their customers, Procter & Gamble has remained a leader in the consumer goods industry for over 180 years. Over the past 30 years, if you had invested $100 in Procter & Gamble, you would have a total return of $2,343.67. That's an 11.09% annual return, beating the S&P 500. Last on our list, and a company that would have given you a massive 25,029% return plus dividends if you put your money to work back in 1968, Dover Inc., ticker symbol DOV. Dover Inc. is a diversified global manufacturer that provides innovative equipment, components, consumables, and services in the areas of fluid management, refrigeration, and food equipment. In its history, Dover Inc. has faced several challenges, including adapting to changes in the market, managing costs, and executing successful acquisitions and integrations. For example, the company has faced increased competition and market pressure to reduce costs, as well as the challenges of integrating acquired companies and expanding to new markets. Despite all these challenges, Dover Inc. has remained a leader in its industry. Dover is actually the longest standing aristocrat in the Aristocrats Index, raising their dividend for 67 consecutive years. Over the past 30 years, if you had invested $100 in Dover, you would have a total return of $3,222.07, a 12.27% annualized return, beating the S&P, nearly doubling it. And there you have it, Those are the top 3 stocks in the Aristocrats Index, raising their dividends each and every year for over 66 years. For the highest yield constituents of the Aristocrats Index, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be amongst the first to know when that video is released. Until then, take a look at our dividend playlist for more investment inspiration, and I'll see you there.